to really, I feel like, obviously we can't turn the ball over, but I don't think, maybe one of our turnovers don't lay the points, I'm not sure, but a couple of them, maybe 2 field goals, but I feel like the defense played well enough for us to win that game, and unfortunately that's been a story. It's been a story.
You guys are usually so sound on special teams. There's a couple of lapses, I guess, today. I guess what happened there?
Once again, I have to look at the film. I wasn't on the field, so I wouldn't want to speak out of turn.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably already answered it, but I guess on offense, like how tough was it for you guys to kind of get the ball up and down the field and to finally get that touchdown, kind of get the lid off?
Frustrating. A lot of self-inflicted stuff. You see us moving the ball, we get a penalty here, there, and that's kind of been a recurring thing for us this year that we practice our tails off not to do. So when you get in the game and you're shooting yourself in the foot, you're playing a team that's hungry. The Falcons are hungry. They're trying to get a playoff berth. So playing a team like that, that's not going to work. So that's about all I got to say.
With that being said, is there any silver lining in the fact that you guys played the game you played, but still had an opportunity at the end of the game?
We're a heck of a 2-minute team, but it doesn't matter if that's got to be our normal operation. We got to find a way to get a flow when we're outside of 2 minute. When we're in the control of the game. 2 minute is sporadic play. That's let's go. It's frantic, and it's good. When our back's against the wall, I think it's good. Our team keeps fighting. I think that we play good under pressure, but how we're going to perform when there isn't a pressure and we're trying to take control of the game.
Mark Davis spoke yesterday about the big role that Tom Brady is going to have moving forward. I just wondered for you as a player what you think he can bring and what you can take from learning from someone like him.
I just work here, bro. I found my W9 like anyone else, so I got nothing to say about the role that Tom Brady is going to play. We all know that he's a great mind, so if there's anything, I would think that he would bring a great mind.
As the person who was in the backfield with him, what can you say about how Desmond, his first start with you guys?
Man, that dude's a warrior. He's very confident. I wish we could have done more for him, today. But I think it's a lot to build upon. It's kind of hard just to be thrown in that role like that, quarterback, and kind of got to adjust some things offensively just because the talent sets are different between him and Aiden. But I think he did a good job. Dude's a warrior. I play with him any day.
Why do you think a 2-12 record doesn't really reflect the talent, the character in this room?
I think every game you kind of see we play to the end. Guys aren't giving up. So I think that alone tells a story of the character of this team. We're not a team that's just going to lay down and try to get to the next game. Guys want to win. Guys want to be better. Guys want playing for their careers. I think I said a couple of weeks ago, we're 2-12, man, but a lot of guys got a lot to still play for. A lot of guys on contract years. A lot of guys trying to make a name for themselves in this league still. So it's still a lot to play for, and it warms my heart to see guys still doing it.
With that being said, man, how tough is it to see a guy like Sincere go down with an ankle, man?
Heartbreaking, man. He's one of the hardest working dudes I've been around. And it really hurts to see a guy who had a lot of momentum, building up for himself, go down. My prayers go to him. I know he went through some injuries early in his career that kind of set him back, but he's a special player, and my prayers are to him. Hopefully he can bounce back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So what did you see out there, Jack? What did Atlanta do? Was it anything they did special that messed you guys up defensively, or just had you guys off kilter, I should say?
Defensively, I felt like we played a good defensive game. Talk about me. I can't get out up in that situation. We know what's coming in the fence area. We know double move is gonna be there. I gotta get my eyes right, bro. That's unacceptable. I'm not going for that. Coach not going for that. I got to be better next week.
How much of that is you trying to jump the ball and try to make a play?
That's all it is. Me trying to jump the ball, me trying to make a play. I'm going out my way trying to make a play, and I'm giving up plays, and that's not how you make plays. You make plays by doing your job and being consistent, and I know that. So I got to be better, man.
How difficult is that to clear it and just get your mind right? Because the rest of the game looked like it was solid. It was just that one play here or there.
Once you get that up and you know what you got to do, it's time to lock in. It's no excuses, man. I can't get that up. From that point on, it was like I got to lock in and do what I got to do, my job.
Even with that being said, how tough is it as a defense to lose a game when you guys only hold them to 16 points?
Yeah.
It's tough, but that's part of the National Football League. It's two good teams out there, good players on both sides. You just got to keep throwing punches until somebody get knocked out and come out with a W.
Does it feel like that when a bad play happens, sometimes a snowball effect happens and another play happens, whether it's, on defense, special teams, or regardless?
Yeah, I mean, that happens in life, the snowball effect, but today I didn't really feel that. I mean, I feel like we was doing all right. I mean, it was some things that obviously we could fix, but I didn't think it was a snowball effect. I think it was a play here and there, and then we was locked in, and we kept making plays on defense.
Appreciate it.
Bro, it's still early, you know what I'm saying? The adrenaline's still wearing off. I'll be cool.
What was it like preparing for another quarterback to be the starting quarterback like you had Desmond today?
That's probably one of the biggest challenges right now, but I mean, it's cool. Like you get a chance to adapt, a chance to learn a new guy, learn a new way he play. It's just been a lot, you know what I'm saying? But we figuring it out day by day. It'll make us better players in the end.
With all that being said about how it's been a lot this year, how do you feel that you guys have been coming through dealing with everything that's going on?
I feel like the guys stay humble, you know what I'm saying? They stay hungry, so I can't really be mad at anybody, especially the quarterbacks, the way they go out there and step up every time they get called. So, like I said, it's been one of those years, but I'm proud of everybody just pushing through every day, man. Sure.
How do these guys all in the locker rooms continue to stick together and push through, like you mentioned, with all the adversity, new quarterbacks, players being injured, a lot of injuries this year, I mean,
I can't necessarily tell you how. I just know that it's a testament to the guys for being able to do it, we got some high-quality guys, man, high-character guys, and they find a way to do it every day.
We've heard Max talk about playing for pride, and for you, what's your why out there? You hit the field and that motivation despite being out of playoff contention.
I'm still hungry, you know what I'm saying? I had goals a lot bigger than what has been told to the public, you know what I mean? So I'm still trying to get those done. Trying to make sure my family eat every day, you know what I mean? Trying to make sure my boys go out there and can lean on me and trust that I'm still going to be there for them. So it's a million reasons. You just got to pick one. You could throw a dart, close your eyes, and you'll hit something that's a reason to play for real. So,
as a leader, is there a time that you go to the quarterback and say, I got you, settle in, I'm here for you, I ain't going to put the ball on the ground?
I try to show them, I'm more one of those guys, you keep doing what you got to do, bro. It's my fault. At the end of the day, you keep being you, and I'll adjust to you. So, yeah.
What's next for the defense? Obviously, you guys have been doing okay, but how do you guys get the W?
And we just got to go back to work and, watch the film and try to correct the things that we did bad and, continue to do the things that we did right.
Jonah stepped up in his hometown on prime time. How cool is that to see?
Jonah has came in here a mature rookie. On the practice field, he shows, always got the effort, always come to work. He never complains, and, it's starting to show. And, Jonah going to be a big name in the NFL.
Do you guys feel like you're close, right, in terms of actually pushing through, pulling through, and getting that W? Do you feel as close as it looked out on the field tonight?
It came down to the last series. I feel like we're real close, but close don't matter. We got to get there.
What do you think it is you guys are missing?
I don't know. That's why we go back to work, and that's why we got practice this week. Short week. We got to, watch the tape and be critical on ourselves to get out the slump.
Out of playoff contention, 10 straight losses. What's the why for you? What's the motivation for you in the D-line?
My teammates counting on me. And also, I'm not going to disrespect my family, my last name. So, every day I'm going to come out there and fight.
Thank you, Tyree.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.